Hello and welcome to LarpForge. I'm your host, the Lazy Larper.
No, you aren't. Now, when I started LarpForge, I never intended it just to be me. I wanted a way to share experiences of LARP and how to do LARP with other people from all over the world, and that led to, this. Now, I got this video from a guy named William Kettle, which is new co-host. Let's go and watch it.
So, as many of you may know, in 4 months' time, the conquest of Mythodea will kick off. And on that occasion, we're going to talk about the camp equipment. There are a lot of things to be known about camp equipment. Camp equipment is probably one of the most essential parts when you are participating in a scenario or a LARP that lasts for more than 1 day. How are your camps going to look? How are you going to sleep? How does this look good in-game? How will I cook my food? Which this series will be mostly about how to think a little about the food stuff, because not every lab has the ability to provide food. So sometimes you need to bring it yourself. And what can you do? Because you're out in the forest, you're out on a field, you're away from the normal shopping malls, shopping stands. So what kind of food can you buy? And how can you store it? But this episode, we are primarily going to talk about cookware. When most people go to LARP, they kinda don't like the idea of making food in-game because it takes up so much time. There are two ways to comprehend this. Either you buy food in-game if the game provides it, or yet you go easy, cook easy stuff, or else there's a third option. You're making a big event. When you make food making an event, normally in some LARPs, especially medieval fantasy-oriented LARPs, you'll see campfires, people cooking over campfires, people eating campfire roasted pork or something like that. But as awesome it takes a long time, and it takes generally to cook a great deal out of the live experience. And people tend to, when they see a campfire, they tend to actually go quite a lot off game, because it's cozy, you're with some good friends or some good people, and you talk about everything. A campfire just does that to you. The usual campfire consists about a fire pit where you put your wood in, a tripod to keep whatever you are heating over the fire in, and some kind of cooking equipment. This can be a pot, a frying pan, something big, and even something small. While this is a good choice, it does tend to take up a lot of space, at least in transportation. And you can cook many things in it, but you cannot cook all in it. I'm not at all saying that you should refrain from using this, because I really think this is the most awesome thing you can do in-game, especially when you have a good amount of people who likes and enjoys making food over fire. But fire just has, in my opinion, a calming, it's a good way to calm down your mind, especially when you are in a, really strong combat-oriented LARP or something really stressful. It helps you to keep your stress down. And also, this is the way to make it a big event, because living fire, the sound of the fire, the smoke carrying its scent of freshly boiled meat or roasted meat, and a lot of other things will just make the most people in the camp go. But the campfire option has one big catch to it. It needs fire. And either you have to bring it along yourself, which again take up a lot of space. or you have to buy it on the place where the event is going. Well, some events have the ability to give you the food, the wood, or to let you buy wood at least, to campfires. But if you're only one man or a small group, I will suggest to use either a small barbecue or some cook casings that run on gas. Now these are strictly for camping, and they can be bought a lot of where, so you can put your frying pan on it, and the gas goes in here, and most of them don't even need matches because they have an igniter in them. As fancy as this is, I really prefer the little Kettle grill kit, because it comes with a good sort of a wok, a grill kit, and you can make almost any kind of food on this. And it can be it doesn't take up a lot of space when it's not in use, because it can get quite small, and it has almost everything you could ever wish for. The only problem is that it uses these kind of gas gas canisters, and they tend to take up quite a space because they're quite unhandy, but it's easy to use. Another thing about is you have to think about, if you use this kind of kit, a little frying pan, a little saucepan, or counter, these can be lifesavers on a LARP event. With this you can make your fried bacon, which I'm proudly fond of, or you can make fried beans, or something even more delicious, and this you can make some soups or some stews quite easily. Now this does not at all look as in-game-ish as most fire equipment will do, but when you come to food in a LARP event, you just don't care, because this is easy, this is fast, and I think that's probably the way many people want to go. But from making your food to eating it, there's a lot of ways to make it a lot more in-game-ish. Eat off wooden balls, for example, or clay balls. Take your crockery and turn it into something a lot more stylish and a lot more simple. This is actually a medieval eating kit. But in most reenactment stores you can get this, and in some LARP shops you can actually get this. Or you can make something made out of black metal, forged by the blacksmith. So, and even have a good knife and a stick fork. This can make up all the difference between good food, bad food, and the overall experience. Next time we are going to talk a little about what kind of food you can get at the LARP, you can take with you. Mostly this series would be about canned food, because, as I'm going to tell you now, this is the easiest way to store food for a long period without a refrigerator, or without a way to keep it cold and fresh. If you're going to Conquest of Mythodea, you can buy a lot of these, and it's quite easy to make, because many of these are finished dinners. But I'm trying to take a little other take on it, and try to make a lot more bigger meals. So yeah, next time we'll go about the easiest way of cooking. We will go about breakfasts, we will go about dinner and supper. And that will be 3 episodes, so join me next time on the LarpForge site, and I will help you prepare your camp food for Mythodea. See you.
Anyway, that was my new co-host, William Kettle. Leave a comment down below, tell us what you think. Or go to some of these pages and leave a comment there, or just say hi. Or if you have even better, if you have a picture of yourself in your gear or some LARP tips, something we should know, go over and tell me. It'd be really awesome to know and see some of the things you guys have made. Even if you have like, even if you want me to post it on the show, then just send it to this email address, and then maybe it will end up here somewhere so people can get some inspiration. Now in the meantime, remember to check out the LARP group. We have a Tumblr page and everything. So, see you next time. Bye bye.